Peace, family. Welcome to another powerful live stream. Whatchamacallit? Welcome to another powerful live stream. And I'm just gonna jump right in, right? Now, like I said, uh, I'm gonna just jump right in. All this is going in. All this is going in. But like I said, I'm gonna just speak on this real. Uh, Everything I'm saying right now, I have already questioned. I have already asked the questions. So any questions that the FBI or whoever else or the investigators ask, they gonna ask obviously way more detailed questions than me because they looked at text message threads and shit like that. But like I said, I've already asked the questions. So I said to say this, I'm only gonna speak on this situation from my perspective of how, you know, of how it involves me. Shh, be quiet, cat. Thank you. Of how it involves me. And so when it comes to this gentleman right here, rest in peace, he's gone. I believe his name is Anthony, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I'm wrong. Now, why is this important, right? Why is this important, right? Whatchamacallit? Why is this important? Be quiet, kid, or you gonna go back in there and watch TV. Thank you. Whatchamacallit? Why is this important? I have nothing to do with this. Let me say that first. Excuse me, I just got it. I have nothing to do with this. I don't want to be this bitch co-defendant. I don't want to be nothing. I have nothing to do with this. Only thing I have to do with this is this. When he passed away, she was sad. I remember we was in Buffalo. She was sad. And I asked her, I said, who the fuck is that? I said, who is that? And have a seat. Have a seat, cat. Have a seat. Have a seat for 10 minutes for that. Have a seat. I asked her, who is this? And she told me that, it was her best friend. They didn't have nothing going on. She told me they never dated. They wasn't having sex. I didn't think nothing of it because, to be honest, I didn't give a fuck. My baby mother would tell you I never went through her phone. I never did none of that. I didn't give a fuck. Obviously, I was working. But like I said, I kept it player. You could go look on the camera right now. I'm on the camera right now. I went to Wegmans in Buffalo, New York, in Cheektowaga. I went to Wegmans. I brought her some candles, and I brought her some flowers so she could hold him a candlelight visual. Because to me, he was explained to me as a friend. He was explained to me as a friend. So I seen him as her friend. So like I said, it's coming out now that this was her lover and they was having sex. Now, before I read the messages, I say that to say this, right? Whatchamacallit? Oh, she did do something to me without my permission. Mm-hmm. That's why. Oh, she said she did voodoo on him. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? Because she did something to me in Houston too. That after they drugged me, that's why I had that experience. But long story short, this person right here, whoever this may be, and I have to say whoever this may be because I don't know him. Whoever the fuck this really is, I only know him as a friend. All of the shit that the police and the FBI uncovered, I do not want to be this bitch co-defendant. I have nothing to do with it. I had no clue that they was talking. I asked my baby mother, I said, how did your friend die? And I'm willing to take a lie detector test right now. I asked my daughter's mother, Tania Davis, I said, how did your friend die? She told me that she didn't know how he died. I said, how the fuck that's your best friend and you don't know how he died? I said, you don't talk to his family? She said, no, she don't talk to his family. They don't fuck with each other, whatever. I said, so you didn't look on his social media to see how he died or some shit like that? So basically, I don't know how this man died besides suicide. I don't even know the details. But like I said, this is his social media. Excuse me. This is his social media. This is hers. And I ain't never said shit to her about his about him because I didn't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck. But like I said, I still don't give a fuck. But I'm bringing it up because this bitch got a plethora of shit coming up that she about to go down for. And I just want to let it be known. Anything, whatchamacallit, anything somebody said she was selling these weird spells and contraptions on her website, worried about. Well, I don't know. I have shit to do with it. I know he committed suicide. But like I said, anything this bitch had going on, I just want to let y'all know I'm not being this bitch co-defendant, nor am I being sneaky for this bitch, nor am I tucking anything under the rug. I asked this bitch the same question she's being asked now by investigators. I just want to say that. So if you look at these text messages, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never sent no shit like this to Tania Davis. And if she say I did, she sent it to herself from my phone, which that's being investigated as well. But like I said, this nigga said, "Good morning, best friend. I wanted to let you know that I would never put no female above you because you're number one in my heart. And nobody gonna take that from you. Tania, I promise no female in this world has what you have, best friend." So like I said, whatever the fuck they had going on, here go the nigga Instagram. Whatever the fuck they had going on, I 100% believe that she did to him what she tried to do to me. Tried to ruin his name, ruin his reputation, tried to sabotage and steal his business, and then isolate him from his family and get him to commit suicide because she tried to do it to me. But all I want to say is this. I ain't know that bitch was even fucking that nigga. Nor, listen to me. If his ass wasn't dead and he was still alive, she could still be fucking his ass right now. That's how much money I make, and that's how much I don't give a fuck. Because I got women that I actually like and love and would like to be with. Like I said, my baby mothers know I ain't never went through their phone. I ain't never told them, what to do. Only thing I asked them to do is non-criminal behavior and to not be running around Buffalo doing crime, to which they still went and did. And so now, why is this important? I'm just letting it be known. I don't want to be nobody co-defendant. And whatever the fuck the FBI asks me or the sheriff asks me, I want to let it be known that I already asked them. So if somebody's inquiring what the fuck happened to that man, I already inquired it too. And so all I could do is speak for the answers all I can do is give y'all the answers, right, to the questions that, whatchamacallit, I asked her, who the fuck is this gentleman that died? She said it was her best friend from high school. They didn't have nothing going on and that they never dated. And she swore up and down they ain't have nothing going on. That's all I could tell you. Apparently they had a relationship, and whatever the fuck she said to this nigga, or whatever the fuck she did to this nigga, he committed suicide. I'm gonna let you know right now, I ain't never sent no text message to that bitch like this. Tania Davis would tell you, I told her ass to go home in 2017, 2016. When Yogini left, I told Tania Davis to go home. And she said she didn't want to be home because her family was abusive and they was into prostitution, so I let her stay with me. And whatever the fuck that nigger ass bitch been doing behind my back the whole time, obviously she been stealing and plotting. But like I said, that's just criminal offenses against me. I ain't know that bitch was a Crip. I ain't know that bitch was gang affiliated. I ain't know she was out here setting niggas up, robbing niggas. And I don't want nothing to do with it. And I don't want my kids having nothing to do with it. Same with Camille Carthon. That's the whole reason I'm doing this video. I did not know. I did not encourage it. I did not tell her to do it. And like I said, I ain't even know she was talking to this motherfucker. And I ain't never sent that bitch no text message like that. I already told Chania Davis in 2016, 17, she needs to go home because we don't like each other. I don't like her. And she don't like me. We don't get along because she's sneaky and she grimy. She is a setup artist. And like I said, we could take a lie detector test. And I've been letting her stay with me all of these years underneath the pretenses, which obviously she lied, that her family was abusing her and she was afraid to be with her family. So I say to say this. I don't want to be that bitch co-defendant. And if she made that nigga commit suicide, you know what I'm saying, during the time she was with me, I don't want no parts of that. The only thing I can factually tell y'all is she did go see him. That's all I can say. So whoever his family is, if she say they wasn't linking, yes, they was. Yes, they was. When she went to California one time to see her family, somebody came to see me that I fuck with, that I still fuck with to this day. And Chania told me that he pulled up and they was smoking and riding around. So right before he committed suicide, she was with that motherfucker. That's all I could tell y'all. That's all I could tell y'all. Now, what she said to his ass, what she did to his ass, if she had some niggas pull up on his ass, I have no clue. Her and her family is sneaky. Her and her family is grimy. Her and her mama is grimy. That's all I can tell you. They grimy. Don't trust him. But what I will say is this. Whatever relationship she had going on with this nigga right here, I had no clue, nor did I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck to the point where if he was still alive today, they could have kept it going on. I never asked. I didn't give a damn. Still don't give a damn. To be honest, nigga, you commit suicide over a bitch, nigga. Simprella. No disrespect, whoever family this is. Out of all the hoes in the world to be killing yourself over, Chania Davis is not the one. That bitch don't even want to get up and do a push-up. That bitch don't even want to get up and jog. That bitch don't even want to get up and do her hair. I had to force that bitch to do her hair and do her nails. I had to hire a esthetician to come to the house every 2 weeks because she refused to get her hair and her nails, and I got tired of her looking bummy around me. She ain't never want to look pretty. She ain't never want to look girly. Imagine a nigga got to force his bitch to go get her hands and her feet and her hair done. So like I said, out of all the hoes in the world to kill yourself over, she wasn't the one. So like I said, I don't know what she did to his ass. I don't know what she said to his ass. I don't know what position she put his ass in. But I just want to let it be known, I don't want nothing to do with what the fuck that bitch got going on. I don't want nothing to do with what Camille Carthon got going on. If they robbed you, if they committed a crime against you, I'm not protecting them. I'm not tucking them. I'm not acting like it didn't happen. All I'm saying is I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it. And when they all go to prison, and when they all on the news, and when they all getting processed, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. So with that being said, you know, my heart goes out to all the fathers around the world. Y'all better watch y'all sons. Y'all better get y'all sons, because these hoes is treacherous out here. They killing motherfuckers because you don't want to be with them. They robbing and killing and setting niggas up because you don't want to be with them. That's what it is. Bitches is joining them gangs. Bitches is joining them criminal organizations, and they using them for abusive means, you know, because they can't control a man. I don't know why he killed himself, but I'm going to end right here. I find it hard to believe that you don't know how your best friend killed himself. I'm talking about the details, not just the why, but the how. I said, what'd he do? He shot himself? I don't know. I said, would he took some pills and overdosed? I don't know. I said, what did he do? Did he jump off a bridge. So I don't even know how he committed suicide. And if he didn't commit suicide, guess what? Then I got lied to, which is fine because I'd rather be wrong than right in this particular situation. I'd rather be wrong than right in this particular situation. But my point is this. The only evidence and the only tip that I can tell y'all is she was with him right before he committed suicide. I know that for a fact. As far as if they dated or not, I don't know. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. But I know they definitely was talking and she was with his ass. And I don't trust that bitch. She purchased a firearm, never told me. So she stole my money, brought drugs, brought guns, never told me. Bitch been supplying the streets with criminal narcotics without my permission. Never told me. Sneaking my money, using my money for crime. Never told me. And then on top of that, whatchamacallit? She brought a firearm. She keep leaving it out where the kids could get it intentionally. Firearm is not in the lockbox. It's not nowhere safe. This bitch got the gun in her purse, and she got the purse on the door hanging all the way to the floor where my 3 or 5-year-old daughter could easily grab, one of them could grab the gun. So like I said, this is why I get up and call my kids every day. I check on my kids every day because I don't trust their mothers because they will intention. From my experience, my children's mothers intentionally hurt my children. My son almost cut his damn hand off one day because his mother intentionally put a sharp object on the floor after I told her not to do it. She did it anyway. My son almost cut his hand off. I believe she did it on purpose. Here we go again with my daughters, constantly getting injured. Constantly getting injured. Because their mothers is negligent. So like I said, they on their way to prison. But like I said, I'm not being y'all co-defendant. I'm not lying for y'all motherfuckers. I'm not covering shit up. And I genuinely don't know a lot of shit. But the pieces of the puzzle that I got, all this going to whoever it need to go to. This whole packet is going to whoever the fuck it need to go to when I submit it. And all of the evidence that's in this packet is here. But I said to say this, I 100%, 100 million% believe that my daughter's mother influenced this nigga to kill himself. Allegedly. I'm not making a false accusation. And if anybody got a different story other than the one I was told, let me know, because she told me that they never had nothing going on. They was friends from high school. They never dated, etc. And she was lying the whole time. So like I said, that's dirty. And if she made that boy kill himself, they family gonna get their justice. I ain't protecting that bitch. Go ahead and take that bitch in that courtroom and handle that bitch. The only thing I'm protecting is mine's. My biological children. I don't want shit to do with their mothers. I don't want shit to do with the friends of their mothers, the families of their mothers. They are all 100% corrupt. They are corrupt and criminal. I'm only here for my children. I'm only here to lead, educate, and love my children. I don't want my children involved in nothing. I don't want to be involved in nothing. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. And so, like I said, it is what it is. But I wanted to say this. I believe 100% that she's involved in his suicide. And then she told me that she didn't know how he committed suicide. Once again, not even just why, but how. You might not know why your best friend committed suicide, but you gonna know if they blew their brains out. You gonna know if they overdosed. You gonna know if they drove their car off a cliff or off a bridge. Like, you don't know how this man died. You don't know what his cause of death was. I don't know his real name, so I couldn't look it up. If I knew his real name, I would have looked it up. But I don't know his real name. I think his name Anthony. That might not be his name. I don't know. But I know for a fact that this is his page. And I know for a fact that this is her page. And so, like I said, I ain't being, like I said, as long as my kids is safe, I'm going to the chip with Kim Jong-un. Stop coughing and not covering your mouth. Say, okay. So I try to know we understand each other. Don't cough in his face like that. That's rude. You want somebody doing that to you? Do you want somebody doing that to you? No. Do I let him do that to you? Exactly. So don't do that to him. You the older one. You the bigger one. You ain't getting away with that. I'm harder on you because of that right now. Because you know better. Whatchamacallit? I don't have nothing to do with her behavior. That's all I want to say. I don't have nothing to do with her behavior. And they family support their behavior. I don't got shit to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all I want to say. So, but like I said, I 100% believe that she was involved in his death. And no disrespect, I don't want to hear shit from Angela Stanton. I don't want to hear shit from my attorney, Chris Hartman. I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all. Because I told him to get her. I told them all to get her. I told them all to get her. I don't want to hear shit from Trump. That nigga ain't called my phone. I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all motherfuckers. I am gone. I don't want to hear a damn thing from none of y'all. I am gone. I am gone. But like I said, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that. That's all I could say. That's all I wanted to say. I'm spinning. I'm spinning with Madison Rella. Flick, flick, flick. And with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shingo, Yushin, Bangyo, Nungbai. And with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Whatchamacallit? It's the general, froze.